Hello and welcome, good morning and salutations. Hello. My name's Elsewhere. I play Magic. I'm here on YouTube every single day playing big fun silly Magic, and today we have some big fun silly Magic. It's Alchemy. We're still going to be playing Alchemy. Alchemy is the newest Magic Arena format, digital only format. So they added a whole bunch of cards this week to this format that are digital only, not going to be in paper. Also made some adjustments to cards that are in paper. Some sideways nerfs, some things that are powered up a couple of cards. Going to be interesting to see. But here we're playing big fun silly Alchemy best of 3. So I saw this list on the Twitter machine. This is a So we've been seeing a lot of white-based life games. We've been seeing a lot of white decks in Alchemy, mostly because of this card, Inquisitor Captain. 3/3 for 4 Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, if there are 20 more creature cards with mana value 3 or less among cards in your graveyard, hand, and library, seek 2 creature cards with mana value 3 or less. One of them enters the battlefield. So this is Creature Collected Company is kind of what people are calling it, kind of what it's running as. Collected Company, not as an instant where one of your creatures is a guaranteed 3/3 Vigilance, but you're not going to whiff. You're never going to whiff on this card. So Collected Company, where you're always going to get 2 creatures. That's incredibly powerful. Doesn't have instant speed. So we're going to be playing lots of Clerics. This is a human, this is a Cleric. So we're going to have Pyre of Heroes. Tap 2 and sack it. Gonna have a little bit of Birthing Pod action happening. Search your library for a creature card that shares a creature type with a sacrificed creature. So that's gonna be Cleric. And has mana value equal to that plus 1. Only as a sorcery, but that means we can turn these veterans that have Disturb from the graveyard, we can turn veterans into Voice of the Blessed or into Cleric of Life's Bonds. We can turn them into Priest of Ancient Lore, Gain a Life, or I guess probably what we're going to be doing is turning them into Righteous Valkyries, right? I guess if we want to keep moving up the chain, Priest is a really good one to grab. I think I'm playing 2 Priest instead of 2 Voice of the Blessed because I only own 2 Voice of the Blessed, and I didn't want to spin the wild cards. Another thing we can find, Glasspool Mimic we can find off of Captain. Glasspool Mimic, it's a 3 mana clone. 3 mana clone effect that's also a land. So you can have this enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature you control, except it's a shapeshifter rogue in addition to its other types. So we're going to be making copies of Righteous Valkyrie. Going to get that super pump going on. We're going to be making copies of Inquisitor Captain. That's going to be, really great and just keep getting triggers. Potentially we could make a copy of Inquisitor Captain, have Glasspool Mimic go find another Glasspool Mimic and make another Inquisitor Captain and just make a huge board state. So that's the board. Over in the sideboard, we've got some Duresses for control. We've got Go Blank for control or any Graveyard Matter shenanigans. We've got Disdainful Strokes for control. We've got some Crippling Fears for creature matchups that's notably not the mirror. Notably not the mirror. So for werewolves and vampires. Brutal Cathar, Skyclaves, also for the creature matchup. Vanishing Verse, probably for the creature matchup. And some Valorous Stance. Valorous Stance, we're going to, so we can kill big old dragons, or we can give one of our creatures indestructible. A couple of good things there. Can destroy target Hullbreaker, right? I don't think Hullbreaker has hexproof. Surely it's not that crazy. Let's play some Magic. But yep, hello, my name's Elsewhere. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. Alright, so we need to figure out this thing again. So here's our little mythic thing. We want to do Alchemy. We want to do best of 3. We want to do it with the Esper one. Play. Let's play some Magic. Let's play some Magic here and now. But yeah, my name's Elsewhere. I'm here every single day on YouTube. I'm about 5.5 to 6 weeks into my YouTube journey, so every like, comment, and subscription helps me immensely appease the mighty algorithm. So that would be great if you're enjoying my content. If you're a returning viewer, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for coming back. That's so kind of you. I hope you're enjoying my channel. Let me know in the comments what I'm doing well and what I'm doing badly. If you're a new viewer, hello and welcome as well. I hope you enjoy your time here. And yeah, let me know if you enjoy. Alright, we're going to play first. We're on the play. That's good news. But yeah, my channel, we mostly play, wow, we've got all 3 colors. We've got, wow, this hand's great, right? So, yes, we will keep this. We'll play the one that makes, play the one that makes black on white. Our deck is mostly white. I guess we could have just played the Sanctuary on turn 1 since we didn't have a 1-drop. This comes into play untapped on turn 3, but these would have also come into play untapped on turn 3. So that would have been fine. So yeah, I probably should have played the Sanctum there. Probably should have played the Sanctum. Oh my goodness. So, I'm going to play this on blue. And we're going to play this as a creature. play this as a creature. We'll see how bad our land situation goes. They're on Evolving Wilds. So are they on an Omnath deck, maybe? Maybe we're going to get Omnathed here. Let's find out. If they're on Omnath, they're probably some sort of green ramp. Omnath seems to go into green-white X in ramp. Maybe Bant ramp. Alright, so looks like Omnath. Omnath stormed the festival. Okay, so now we play this. Play a Righteous Valkyrie. Unfortunately, we don't get to attack now. No attacks. But next turn, we're going to play another Righteous Valkyrie. And our Druid class. What is this? Is so it's got the little A by it. So this is a new card. Or this is not a new card, but this is a card that has been changed. The text has been changed on this card from its printed one. This is one of the ones that has been upgraded, has been powered up. Buffed. Buffed is the word I'm looking for. Alright, so I think we want to play this one, right? Do we play this one or do we play another... Yeah, I think we just play another Righteous Valkyrie, right? This thing doesn't have reach, does it? Another Righteous Valkyrie. You only get one trigger for that one. This thing doesn't have lifelink or anything, does it? No. Attack for 2. But now next turn, we're going to play... I guess we're playing this on black. We never need more than one blue, right? I mean, I guess maybe if we cite into Disdainful Strokes, we could argue for more than one blue. But we're feeling good this game. They've got lots of mana. They could definitely play land, and then they have... oh, this only works for their graveyard. Okay. Another Crawler. Oh, does this gain them life? Okay, this gains them life. I was like, how come they're at 19? Surely they don't have board wipes, right? They're an Omnath Storm the Festival deck. Do they add 3 mana? Oh, they leveled this up. What does this do on this level up? You may play an additional land each turn. Well, now we're going to play this friend. Hello, friends. This is the Cleric. We're going to gain a ton of life. Our things are massive. We would like to start attacking with our massive angels. All right. So, did we get there? Yep, we got there. All right, all right. Righteous Valkyrie has been a heck of a Magic card several times. After it was printed in Kaldheim, we saw it take over Historic a little bit. Collected Company Angels was a big deck there for a little while in Historic. Still a perfectly playable deck. So what did we even see? We saw they're going to be on, like we said, Storm the Festival and Omnath things. So do I want the Disdainful Strokes? Do I even care about their Storm the Festivaling stuff? Do I just want to be on, like, Brutal Cathar? Brutal Cathar exiles creatures, so we could keep their little creatures down. Feels like we should definitely keep in some of the Vanishing Verses. I think I'm just going to run it back, right? I'm not sure. I don't see anything in here that I'm just like, well, how about this Apparition? I'm going to keep the Apparition. Apparition hits the mana dorks. You know, I'm going to take out one of these and put in the other Apparition too. Apparition hits those mana dorks, and when they come back, they notably don't come back as the mana dorks. So that's probably pretty solid. Don't care about the duresses. I think Spellbinder's where I want to be to make their big expensive... They're going to be playing big expensive cards in their hand, right? So it'll be great to make those big expensive cards cost more. Let's just go with that. Let's play more Magic. But yeah, we play big, fun, silly stuff. And honestly, that was kind of big, fun, and silly. We play a lot of Historic Brawl on this channel. If you're into Commander, if you want to see some Commander style on a Magic arena with just a, you know, beautiful interface, some fun music, and you get to hear me freak out when we do something great, and, you know, also freak out when the opponent does great stuff. We have tons of awesome videos up. We've got Toxrill. Those videos have been very popular. I love Rise, the Redeemed, the token creator. My videos for that are some of my favorites. Oh no, 2 tap lands. Oh, 3 tap lands. 3 tap lands. Blah, ha 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 ha. So, So I think turn 1 Glasspool Mimic. Let's keep this. Let's see how this goes. Turn 1 Glasspool Mimic as the land. Another Glasspool Mimic. I guess I changed my mind. Turn 1 Snarl. Turn 1 Snarl as the land. That way we can play the Lunarch Veteran on turn 2. Oh, Lotus Cobra. That's probably good for them. Yeah, we'll still play Glasspool, and we'll play Lunarch Veteran. I guess turn 3 is going to be... Is turn 3 going to be Spellbinder to see their hand and to make some card cost more? Because, yeah, here we go. Ooh, Felidar Retreat. Wow. All right. I think turn 3 is going to be Valkyrie. I think we need to pump up our team, right? So we'll play the Valkyrie, we'll gain a life. We will attack. I would love you to block with your Lotus Cobra. They did not want to block with their Lotus Cobra. Look at the art on this thing. Look at the art. Look at this cool adventure art. Looks like, you know, like 1950s out to explore adventure. I think that's, oh, they've seen enough. Did they not draw? They must have not drawn land. They must have not drawn land. So that's unfortunate for them, but good for us. Good for us. We got there. All right, match 1 in the books. Match 1, we are 1-0. And we had a pretty, I guess maybe Righteous Valkyrie scared them off. Oh no, Righteous Valkyrie scared them off, which is fair, So, did that not give us ladder points? So that didn't give us ladder points. Did I click the wrong thing? So, last played Traditional Alchemy. So, what was I on? Did I just click? So, events. I want to ladder. I want to do best of 3. I want to ladder. So, ranked. There we go. Alchemy. Pick this deck. Play. Alright. Alright. I feel a little sadder for them that we were apparently not in, like, the ranked queue, but we also, I mean, they played rares, they played rare lands, they played Lotus Cobra, they were clearly ramping into Storm the Festival, they played Felidar Retreat. I really like Felidar Retreat. I've got a Scoop Mob video up in, is it in Standard? Yeah, it's in Standard. We have a Standard Scoop Mob video up. We might revisit Scoop Mob now that we're here in, oh, we got paired up. We're up against, like, Diamond, right? Is that what that is? Oh, no. Our life totals aren't showing. Okay, there it goes. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3. So, turn 1, Cleric as a land. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep this. We'll see how it goes. We're going to ramp into, or we're not ramping into. Oh, they've got the Snowlands. They've got the Pixel Snowlands. I don't love the little, at the top, the, that looks like it's on, like, a Mac, like a, you know, a 94 computer. I don't like that. So we're going to play this on white. That'll be our turn 1. So turn 2. I want to keep Glasspool Mimic because I just want to copy all of these things. What are they on? So they've milled a hive. So that's black. There's blue. So they're on Sultai. The beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. If there are 3 or more creature cards, so they're milling cards. Taxidermist. As long as there are 4 or more creature cards, so it's a mana dork and it turns into a big scary creature. Do we play this as a land? I'd rather not, but we really want to make sure we have our land on time. We're definitely playing something on black. I guess we're playing this on black. You know, let's just play this on black, and let's go ahead and eat their mana dork. Maybe they're going to have mana issues. It's, you know, a turn later than Bolting the Bird, but I think that's what we want to do. What on earth is this? Enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. When it dies, you may exile it. Turn target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. Alright, some sort of spider. 2, 3 reach. Alright, we didn't deny them land. They're playing land. Okay, they're milling. Wow, that's such a bummer that we didn't draw land, but I think we're okay because we're gonna play this. We'll play this on blue, right? We'll play the Righteous Valkyrie. The Righteous Valkyrie to start turning on our life gain. Mill some stuff. Maybe your upkeep, mill a card. Tap 4 in it, sack it. Create a 1/1 green for each creature card in your graveyard. Wow, okay, so that might make a lot. I guess right now it tells us that's only 1. And then we've got an Agadim Awakening. What does Willowgeist do? Trample. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on Willowgeist. So we didn't draw land, so we're going to play Elite Spellbinder. They've only got 1 card left in hand. Hopefully we're going to make it cost more. Hopefully it's not a land. We get to gain some life. This is a land. I mean, on the one hand, that's sad, but on the other hand, you know, that's great news for us. We're in a good position. None of these things have reach. Let's go ahead and start attacking. Let's get the beats in. Right? None of these things have reach? Does something have reach? Oh, that has reach. Oops. Oh, no. Yep. Got me. Got me, opponent. So they're going to mill some cards. Wow, I wonder... Their graveyard's going to get really big. I mean, we're going to get to see their deck. That's kind of cool. Mill 3 cards, then return a land. So, alright, lots of things. Why weren't you in your hand last time, opponent? Why wasn't that in your hand instead of the land? Alright. How many cards are in their deck? 43. So now we're going to play Inquisitor Captain. Inquisitor Captain. Here we go. Our first Inquisitor Captain trigger. So we get to put one of these onto the battlefield. I thought it was Seek 3. Seek 2. Okay. Well, we're going to put another Spellbinder onto the battlefield. Submit. Deal. We'll play a land. We'll play it on white. Play Lunark. Guess we should have played that first to gain that extra bit of life. Now we can't attack yet because of their Reachers. So... Oh, this thing pumped up. What's this thing now? At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile a card from your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on this thing. Alright, so that thing's going to get bigger and scarier. That's fine. We've got lots of good draws. Oh, they've got something with flashback. Oh, it's just draw a card. Pay 4, making a draw card. Interesting. Okay, it feels like we're going to win the long game here. We're going to play this Captain. If we don't take damage this turn, and if they attack with just the 3/3, we'll block with Veteran. We'll play Inquisitor Captain, hopefully hit another Righteous Valkyrie or a Glasspool Mimic to play another Inquisitor Captain. We do have one Glasspool Mimic already in play. Yeah, I thought this thing was Seek 3, but I guess that would be too good. It's only Seek 2. I mean, you get to see 2 guaranteed creatures, so that's fine. It's like, did I get Mandela affected? Am I remembering wrong? Am I remembering the universe wrong? Or has this card already been nerfed? They've said here in Alchemy that they are going to really pay attention to the format. If you remember Pioneer, when Pioneer launched for those first, like, 3 months, when they were, you know, kind of banning and unbanning stuff at a very fast rate, it feels like this is going to be like Pioneer. So here comes another one of this 2/3. Milking cards. I'm going to return a land card from your graveyard to your hand. So they're going to return some lands. These things are at 6. These things are at 6 now. They can make 6 1/1s. Are they playing some sort of, like, overrun effect? And these things are going to start getting counters on them. Alright, so yes, they've got good stuff going on. If this had all happened like a turn earlier, they might have been able to start pressuring us to keep our life total from doing the thing. As is, they are not going to be able to. We have another Inquisitor Captain. We are going to hopefully find a Glasspool Mimic. We didn't find another Glasspool Mimic, unfortunately. We're going to play... We're going to say Voice of the Blessed. So now our life total is going to be high enough to where, yep, everything's going to get turned on. We'll play this land. We're going to attack, right? It says Rar, 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 Rar? Yeah, let's attack like that. That seems fine. They could double block and kill one of our elite spellbinders. Yep, that's what they're going to do. Makes sense. Honestly, like, that's kind of a bad... I mean, I guess that does... So we're hitting the... Oh, what? Oh, these things are on the ground. That's fine. Yes, we'd like to kill that, right? So take him to 11. Our board state is still much better than theirs. Feels like we got there. If we don't draw anything we to play, this one... How do I say that? Oh-rah. Oh-rah. Oh-rah-rah. Oh-rah. Oh-rah-rah. Alright, so the Skyclave Hierophant. Hierophant. What on earth is a Hierophant? I haven't seen, like, O-font on any word except elephant. Except elephant. That's, but here's the Hierophant. It's going to be lifelink. It's going to, whenever another cleric dies, we get to return to our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can cast both of them. We're going to cast Lifesbound, then Skyclave. This is crazy. This deck is wild. Look at how much life we have. Wow. And we'll play this, and we'll just attack with everything, right? We're at a bajillion life. I can't imagine we're losing from our life total. Our Voice of the Blessed is 12/12 flying vigilance, very close to being indestructible. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. So, against Sultai Graveyard shenanigans. Sultai Graveyard. Do we want to bring in our Go Blanks? Our Go Blanks, like, exile their board? This was... The scariest thing we saw that they could do is this Vile Spawn Spider. Man, I wish this were... I wish the new Ishkana were Sultai. I think they missed. I think they whiffed on that a little bit, right? I think New Ishkana should have been Sultai, so I could play something like this. This spider is fantastic with Ishkana. This spider looks great. So they didn't die. They did stay alive, but they only have a draw card in their hand. They need to get rid of this, then start getting rid of our creatures. So they have to kill this, then board wipe. Because if they just board wipe, we get to put all these creatures back into our hand. And then we'll win the game from having, 10,000 creatures in our hand. There's another Vile Spawn Spider. So again, we did see, half of their deck. And because we saw half their deck, we probably saw most of it with duplicates and things of that nature. So, we didn't see a ton of removal, did we? Skyclave, this is a Skyclave matchup, right? Oh man, is this a, this is a Crippling Fear matchup too, right? So, what's coming out? I guess we can take these out again. We might take out some of the Elite Spellbinders. They didn't seem particularly great there. So, Skyclave comes in. How important is Crippling Fear here? We can board wipe them. But that didn't seem particularly important. Didn't feel particularly important. I guess I'd rather board wipe them than do 1-for-1 removal. I guess that's better than Vanishing Verse. And we've got to bring in a Go Blank. We have to bring in a Go Blank. We'll take out Priest, bring in 1 Go Blank. I think that's all we want. I think we just want 1 Go Blank. Because, yeah, we need to make sure our creatures stay count. We have to make sure we're not removing too many creatures, because we have to have 20 creatures, right? So, 10, 12, 16, 18... Because, yeah, this is only... You think, like, oh, well, surely we're not... But, yeah, this is 22 creatures. So, done. Deck must be at least 60 cards. Oh, deck's not 60 cards yet. Okay, well, never mind. We'll bring in the other... And I guess we'll keep in one of the Priest. Maybe we'll keep in both Priests. Elite Spellbinder was pretty unimpressive there. They were emptying their hand pretty fast. So let's do that. Let's do that. They were emptying their hand pretty fast. They didn't have anything that game that we are too big on, wanting to make sure we add 2 mana to. Everything they had costs 2 mana or less. They're almost like a Lurrus deck. They were like a standard Lurrus deck, just without Lurrus. Alright. Oh, no. Well, we do have 2 land in this hand. But we can't keep that. We're going to mulligan that. Alright, this hand is much... Oh, this hand doesn't have white. Oh, no. Is this white? No, that's not white. Oh, I think we have to mulligan this, too. Yeah, we can't keep that. Alright, this is by far our best hand. We'll keep 5. We're going to put Crippling on the bottom. And Voice? I hate putting Voice. If we put Voice on the bottom, we're not doing anything for the first couple of turns. But it's going to be Voice, right? I want to make sure... Yeah, we're going to do that. So, oh, they said hello. That might have been I'm going slow, because I was taking my time there. I was making sure I made the correct decisions, which, no apologies. That's, we had decisions. We had to mulligan to 5. All right, so that's a card we exiled early last game. And this would have been a 3-4 pretty quickly, right? I kind of wish this got another ability, right? If this were like a 3-4 plus Death Touch. See if they play something to do some shenanigans. Oh, there's Undead Butler, so they're going to mill some cards. See how good their mill is. Their mill was 3 creatures, right? Oh no, those are Siphon Insights. That's interesting. So now we'll play Luminarch. We hit a creature. That's good news. We'll play this on blue. Pass the turn. I guess I probably should have played a Righteous Valkyrie there. I kind of missed that we had a Righteous Valkyrie in hand. That must have been our draw for the turn, or was our lander draw? So there's some more milling. Put a land in their hand. So things are getting big. Siphon Insight, gonna look at our deck. Ooh, they're gonna try to turn into us. They're gonna try to turn into the life gain deck. Well, we're gonna get to play. We're gonna play Inquisitor Captain, right? No blocks. Or are we going to play Inquisitor Captain? Yeah, I think actually we're going to play Righteous Valkyrie. So yeah, that's a big whiff on my part to have not played Righteous Valkyrie earlier. But, it is what it is. No reason to keep playing the mistake once you've acknowledged you had it. Like, we could have played Inquisitor Captain there and then maybe hit a Spellbinder or hit something else and not gained a whole bunch of life. But as it is here, we've got Valkyrie. Oh, they've got Baleful Mastery. Okay, that's very good news for them. They definitely needed to get rid of that. Siphon Insight, going to continue to take cards from us. It is definitely interesting to know what they have. No blocks. We'd like to gain some life off of our stuff. Ooh. We're just going to play... We're going to start with Inquisitor Captain. Get an Inquisitor trigger. We'll put a Valkyrie into play. We'll put a land into play. We'll put it on white because we don't need more than one blue. So now we've got some blockers, assuming they don't get a whole bunch of creatures into their graveyard, which they could totally do. Oh, they stole one of our Inquisitor Captains. Oh, no. And yeah, they totally have enough creatures, right? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's what you want to steal. They stole our best card. What is that? Olgar, Devoted Assistant. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Oh my gosh! Another cleric you control dies. Return target cleric with lesser mana from graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Well, we are going to Mimic. I would like another Inquisitor Captain. See if we can hit another Mimic. We didn't hit a Mimic. It's probably Voice of the Blessed, right? Voice of the Blessed eventually gets big enough to win this game. So all of our creatures get big. Probably attacking with the flyer. Anything over there have flying? So yeah, let's start putting the beats on in the air. So now next turn we're going to play... Should we have exiled this? Creature from the library or hand. Eventually gains. This card leaves your graveyard. Create a zombie. Okay, so they're going to make a lot of zombies. The only thing we're missing from their deck is an overrun effect. Doesn't New Garuk have like an overrun effect? Hall of the Storm Giants. Turning on Hall of the Storm Giants. Thing doesn't have trample, does it? We'll just chump block. Oh, because they're trying to keep our life total down. Oh, that was the best draw? Best draw? Slightly not the best draw, I suppose. We're going to play this one. We'll play this. I guess we'll play... Priest, draw a card, gain more life. There we go. And we'll attack them for 14 in the air. Take them to 2. Do they have an answer for 14 in the air? They need another Vanishing Verse. Did they Vanishing Verse us? No, they Baleful Mastered us. I was like, wait, how did they Vanishing Verse us? I didn't see white mana. Well, we got there. Yep, we got there. All right, wow. So 2-0. 2-0 with our new funds deck. All right, this is doing great. There was, I forget, oh no, I forget who shared this on Twitter. It's like, it was, I mean, it was probably Fire Shoes or Arena Decklist. Probably one of those places shared it. But yeah, let's play more Magic. Let's keep going. So now it should remember that we're playing Traditional Alchemy Ranked. So let's keep going. But yeah, hello, my name's Elsewhere. If you're enjoying our big fun Clerics deck, if you're enjoying watching us gain 40 life and just, you know, turn our sideways creatures in the air, turn our creatures sideways, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a new YouTuber, about 6 weeks into my YouTube journey. So every like, comment, and subscription helps immensely appease the mighty algorithm. And let's play more Magic. Let's play big, fun, silly Magic. We do play a lot of big, fun, silly Magic here, particularly in Historic Brawl. We have tons of Super Friends decks. We have tons of Historic Brawl, Super Friends. We even have some, for fun's, Historic Super Friends decks. Alright, so Glass Pool Mimic on 1. Maybe Veteran on 1. Glass Pool Mimic on 2. Let's do that. So let's keep this. We're going first. We're playing this on white. We'll play Veteran on 1. Turn 2, we'll play Tap the Glass Pool Mimic. Turn 3, we'll play Alright, so now we're not going to play Glasspool Mimic. Now we have 3 lands. So we're going to play this on black. And we'll attack for 1. They played Swamp. So they might be on mono-black control, or they're probably on black-white control, or maybe they're on black... Alright, so black-white, or maybe they're on the exact same stuff we are, and they just had... Alright, so that's control, right? That's black-white control. So we're going to play this on blue. We're going to make a Righteous Valkyrie. We're going to gain a life. We're going to attack for 1. So... probably Righteous Valkyrie again this next turn. Maybe playing this as our land. That way we can play this later. Oh, gonna make this more expensive. Don't have any clerics currently in our graveyard, so we're not getting the benefit from this. Let's see what happens. See what happens. They made the other Righteous Valkyrie cost more. And we drew another one. Well then. I'm going to play... I think I'm just going to play the Righteous Valkyrie, right? Kind of like the old shrug. Sorry, friend. Sorry, opponent. Thoughtseize bug. Oh, we're going to attack with both of them. If they want to trade with our veteran, deal. They do not want to trade with our veteran. What happened? So we've... Alright, so they've got some... I wonder if they're just not white-black clerics? I wonder if they're white-black just good stuff. Just white-black Inquisitor Captain 3 drops. Because we see Faceless Haven, but we only see 1 Snowland. Only see 1 Snowland. Alright, so black-white... We can't bring in the Disdainful Strokes. Or not, we can't, not Disdainful Strokes. We probably don't want to bring in the Disdainful Strokes. Do we want to bring in Werewolf Man? Vanishing Verse probably staying in, get that targeted removal. We're still a little unsure on what they're on. I would say, I wonder if Brutal Cathar is better than... I'm going to bring in at least, definitely the other Skyclave. Skyclave can hit opponents' Righteous Valkyries, and then they come back as not Righteous Valkyries. I think I want to keep our Elite Spellbinders. Definitely want to keep our voices. Maybe we're down 1 priest, bring in a Brutal Cathar. But when Brutal Cathar dies, they get back their shenanigans. And Brutal Cathar, notably, not a cleric. So I'm not sure. Well, we brought in the other Skyclave. We're going to take out a priest. The duresses aren't necessary. I think that's what we're doing. I think we're just going to change that 1 card. And we'll send it back. We'll see how this goes. See how it goes. See how it goes. Alright. It's time for magic. It's time for magic here and now. It's time for magic. Oh, look at their avatar. They've got Sarah as their avatar. God, I love the Sarah art. Sarah art is so good. I really like the Sarah card. I'm really happy they brought the Sarah card too. Alright, so we don't have a cleric to go with our pyre. This is kind of a bad hand, right? I'm gonna mulligan it. This is kind of a bad hand, right? I guess we technically have 3 lands. So we play Skyclave on 1. We're gonna keep this one. Oh, we have to put something back too. Yikes. It's gonna be Voice of the Blessed? Let's put back Voice of the Blessed. So... Oh no, I thought this was the... Oh, this is. Okay. Whew. Whew boy. Got really scared there for a second. I thought I had kept a hand with no white mana. I thought I kept a hand with no white mana. I thought this was my only double-sided card. So, are they angels? Let's play Luminarch. Do you want to play this on blue or black? We put back... I guess I'm going to play the Glasspool Mimic? Am I? Kind of don't want to play the Glasspool Mimic. I think I'm going to play this on black. We'll see if we draw another land. We'll see if we draw another... Because we can play this on blue, if we wanted, to have Glasspool Mimic triggers up. That's a bummer. That definitely hurts our game plan. Because we wanted to play this Inquisitor Captain, and they're going to take... They didn't take Inquisitor Captain. They took Skyclave Apparition. maybe they have another elite spellbinder. That's kind of what that says, isn't it? So now we're going to play this on blue now that we don't have double white that we're trying to get. We'll play Righteous Valkyrie. Righteous Valkyrie notably can block things. We're going to attack for 1. If they want to trade with elite spellbinder, deal. They do not want to trade with elite spellbinder. So we can make another Righteous Valkyrie with our Glass Pool Mimic. Or if we draw land, we're going to Inquisitor. If we draw land, it is Inquisitor Captain time. It's probably... Alright. They're on Angels. They're on straight up Angels. Black-White Angels. Interesting. We love Black-White Angel. They're going to attack with both of them? I mean, if they attack with only one of them, we just get to block for free. So you have to attack for both of them if you want to get damage in. Alright. We didn't draw land, so we don't get to Inquisitor Captain. And we also now have to play Glass Pool Mimic as a land, which is a bummer. And that's also a bummer because we'll have double blue instead of double white. Yikes. It's got to be this one, right? Yeah, we'll put that one. We'll play this as a land so that we can play Inquisitor Captain next turn. No attacks. So, Spellbinder can block Legion Angel. And Righteous Valkyrie can still block other things. So now they're probably going to play another Legion Angel. We'll get to see how many Legion Angels are in the main deck and how many are in the sideboard, I suppose. Alright, well now we know that the Crippling Fears should come in. That was big. That was big for them. Do we trade? Do we trade Elite Spellbinders? I think we do. Yeah, let's trade Elite Spellbinders. We're playing Inquisitor Captain this turn, so that's not going to be the biggest matter. Inquisitor Captain. It's something good. Yeah, Glass Pool Mimic. It will come in as a Inquisitor Captain. Cleric or Spellbinder? I guess it'll be Spellbinder. Spellbinder has flying. Spellbinder, we get to make their... 1, 2, 3. I guess a Legion will cost more. We'll play land. No attacks. We can trade with 1 Legion Angel. If they attack with Valkyrie, I guess we get to start getting in with our Inquisitor Captains? What do we need here? I guess I also kind of want to keep the Elite Spellbinder in case we draw one of the Pyrite of Heroes. Is Pyrite of Heroes kind of what we're looking for now? Alright, they did draw land, so they did get to play another Legion Angel. Alright, so they have 1 in the main deck. 1 Legion Angel in the main deck, 3 in the sideboard. Wow. So that was very, very unfortunate luck that they had their Legion Angel in the top 12 cards of their deck. A block here, right? I think that's good. So now... do you want to draw a card? Let's draw a card. Let's see what we hit. We could hit a Glass Pool Mimic. We did not hit a Glass Pool Mimic. So let's attack with our 3/3 Vigilance. If they want to trade, deal. They don't. Play Snarl. Play Veteran Luminarch. Gain a life. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're on 6. So if they drew land, oh, okay. That was a very good draw for them. That was a very good draw for them. We can play the Elite Spellbinder this next turn and get in some damage. Another Lumark. I mean, we play it, because, right, we might as well. Play Spell, or we play Skyclave. Skyclave, eat their Righteous Valkyrie. I think we have to turn our team sideways. Yeah, I think we have to turn our team sideways because we're trying to get damage in. This gets 5 damage in, takes him to 8. We lost one of our creatures. And yeah, now their creatures can tap to kill things, so they're going to be able to kill our... Oh, they have Crippling Fear. They sided in their Crippling Fears. I'm still not convinced that we want our Crippling Fears. Alright, we had to mulligan... What did we mulligan to this game? Do we mulligan to 5 or do we mulligan to 6? I can't remember. Alright, yep, they're getting in. They had a much faster start this turn, and their Crippling Fear was very good there. You are late, friend. Alright, these are still clerics, so that's good news. That, this. Guess we'll play the land. White has to turn. Angels they control have it. Double strike. Are we just dead in the air? If they have removal spell, we're just dead in the air. So we have Elite Spellbinder. We have no cards in hand. We're blocking one thing. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think we get to bring back a 1-drop when this blocks. Maybe we do, but I don't think so. I think this counts as a 1-drop, so I don't think it's going to get us anything less. So block here. So we really needed something else. Not sure what that else is. Yep, down to 6. Don't think we can gain enough life to get out of this. Well, I guess that's a start. So if we play this, we can bring back... It has to be a cleric, right? Yeah, so we can't bring back Skyclave, unfortunately. We could bring back Righteous Valkyrie. Does Righteous Valkyrie do anything? Righteous Valkyrie could block Elite Spellbinder. But then we're still taking 8, which is dead. Righteous Valkyrie. So Righteous Valkyrie not good enough. Glasspool Mimic? Glasspool Mimic? No, Glasspool Mimic's also... So I think this turn, we just have to play these flyers, right? Oh. This has lifelink. Let's do it. Let's attack. They'll trade. No reason for them not to trade. I guess if they trade, we get to bring back a 3-drop. Or it's not trade. They just kill this, but we get to bring back a 3-drop if they just kill this. Alright, so that's fine. We get to bring back Righteous Valkyrie. Righteous Valkyrie. We get to gain some life. And now next turn, we're going to play Skyclave. So, what could we draw? We could draw another Righteous Valkyrie. Another Righteous Valkyrie would get us a lot of life, potentially keep us in this game. Or they have Kaya. Oh, man. Okay, so Kaya, yep, exile the Righteous Valkyrie. Attack with everything, right? So what is this? Whatever. Control leaves the battlefield, so it's the opposite of the other side. Interesting. So... I think we just take 8. Yeah, no blocks. Take 8. What could we draw? So like I said, I think we're on draw. Inquisitor Captain. Alright, Inquisitor Captain it up. Let's see what we get. Whenever another cleric can survive under control, you gain 1 life. I don't think either of those are good enough. And they haven't seen that mid-range cleric yet, so that's why I'm not playing it. So we only have a couple of blockers in the air. And now we're at where we have to start chump blocking, right? No attacks, but let's see. Let's see what happens. How far can this deck do fun shenanigans? How far does this deck go? I don't think it's going to win this game, but let's find out. Let's see what they do. We've got, you know, a couple of chump blocks in the air. We've got, ooh, that was a good placement for them, because then it just goes back to their hand, so now we don't want to block that. We're at 8, so we do have to block at least one of these flyers. Yeah, let's just block 1. We'll take 7, we'll go to 1. Keep as big a board state as we can, in case we draw Pyrite of Heroes, right? Oh, yeah. Now, yes. So, now the game has ended. Yep, now the game has ended. Okay. Well, what would we have done had we had drawn Pirate of Heroes? We've gotten to turn Priest into another Inquisitor Captain. And I guess we could have just tried to Inquisitor Captain. So now we know that they're on Angels. Now we know, which means both... Well, we already kept the Vanishing Verses in. So what's going to come out against Angels? I kind of want to take out the Skyclaves. Skyclave can't hit tokens. So Skyclave can't hit tokens and Brutal Cathar can. So we're going to bring in Brutal Cathar. The problem with Brutal Cathar is that Brutal Cathar dies to... Maybe I don't even want Brutal Cathar. How many creatures are we running? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, so we're at 24 creatures. So that's good. Let's bring in the Valor Stances. Valor Stances can kill their things. Unfortunately, their angels bring in the other Vanishing Verse. Their angels get out of Crippling Fear range pretty high. Do I want the Disdainful Strokes? No, because they're playing Elite Spellbinder, so they get to look at our hand. They get to see what we're up to. Let's take out another Priest. Let's run it like this. Let's go. Let's magic. Game 3. Game 3. Will we on the play? Do we get a keepable hand? I don't know if this is keepable. We're gonna give it a try. Right? Does anything produce black? Okay, good. I was like, as long as something produces black, we're keeping this. We'll keep 7. Oh, they had to mulligan. That's good news for us. We would like them to mulligan again. Keep going. Keep going. All right, just that once. We'll play beach since we don't have a turn 1 drop. We'll play this on black. Black. That way we can play Cleric on turn 2. We would really like to draw a 3-drop on turn 3. 3-drop on turn 3. We would like to draw Righteous Valkyrie right now. No, that's not good. Well, we get to attack. Next turn, we get to Inquisitor Captain as long as they don't Elite Spellbinder us. So we would really like them to not Elite Spellbinder the 1 card in our hand. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's terrible. All right, Thoughtseize Bug. Come on, Thoughtseize Bug. We need you. Well, we're going to go ahead. This is not the strongest thing to exile, but we would like to keep getting attacks in. Our only hope is that they're as flooded as we are. So we're on 4, so we need to draw a spell. We would like to draw maybe that 4-drop creature, the other 4-drop, another Inquisitor Captain, or the other 4-drop creature, or even a Pyrite. I guess a Pyrite might be interesting. We could turn this into something better. There's a Righteous Valkyrie for them. Wow. Flood is real. Oh no. So 11 cards in and we've seen 3 actual cards. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I mean, they've also kept up this on land. They're going to play Liaiza. If they play Liaiza, we're probably just done here, right? Elite Spellbinder. Alright, that's now the best thing for them to cast for us because I guess they get to gain some life, but I mean, yeah, not going to do anything against us. Playing the Angel, so their hand's a little bit less now. Wow. Well, play this on black. We can play Inquisitor now, so hopefully we're going to get some good stuff. Pump up our friend. We'll get a Valkyrie as well. No, I would not like to trade with our friends. Now we need to draw gas. We need to draw nothing but gas. And I don't know how possible that is. If they have Crippling Fear right now, leave us with only Righteous Valkyrie, that would be pretty rough. That would be pretty rough. Fateful Absence. Getting our Valkyrie. Yep, that's unfortunate, but we do have the land to... oh, they're all in the air. They have another spell to cast. Let's see what their spell is. Are they flooded? Is their spell just to land as well? Meat Hook Massacre. Let's draw a card. Maybe we shouldn't draw a card now. Oh. Well. Do we play this now? Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter. Alright, so this is going to make it 3, which means if they wanted to meat hook, they would have to meat hook for 3. All attack. Alright, bring the beats. I guess one of the odd things with our deck, we don't have any creature lands. So they could meat hook Massacre for 2 right now. 1, 2. Yeah, meat hook for 2, which kills both of our elite spellbinders. Not good enough. Oh, I cannot believe we're just drawing lands. So what happens if we attack with everything? It incentivizes the meat hook Massacre is what happens if we attack with everything. We're going to do it. We're going to attack with everything. So, oh, everything on voice. We'll kill Youthful Valkyrie. Youthful Valkyrie's the one that gets bigger. Take him to 3. Play this land. Oh, this land came into play untapped. I thought that was the Snarl. So now they could meat hook for 4. They could meat hook and clear this board. That attack implies we're getting meat hooked, boys. We're getting meat hooked. Guys, pals, non-binary pals. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. That's what he says. That's the thing, right? Alright, so we've got tons of good top decks. I guess they also have tons of good top decks. Wow. Well, we're playing it. Alright, so... Alright, they drew land. We drew Cleric. We want to turn Cleric into something? I think we do, right? Let's turn Cleric into something. Oh, and they get to do some triggers? That's fine. What are we going to turn Cleric into? We're going to turn Cleric into a Righteous Valkyrie. Oh, maybe we should have turned Cleric into a Elite Spellbinder, because we're probably going to sack Righteous Valkyrie, right? Wow! Okay. Okay. Well... Glasspool Mimic. Copy Righteous Valkyrie. Some light. Sack Righteous Valkyrie. Do we want Inquisitor or do we want... I think we want this one, right? That way we can block one of these angels. We're going to block an angel. We get back a 2-drop. We're going to get Voice of the Blessed. We're going to hope that we draw a Cleric. Cleric, Cleric. We drew a Cleric. We'll sacrifice Elite Spellbinder. This is going to bring Cleric back. We're going to get an Inquisitor Captain. We're going to get a Glasspool Mimic. All right, things are happening. We're going to copy Inquisitor Captain. Now this does not have Vigilance yet. I'm still going to attack. I'm going to attack for 8. We're going to put them on blocking duty. They're on blocking duty now. End the turn. Wow, we did it. What a turn. What a turn. What a turn. That was, yes, we did it. We did it, friends. Guys, pals, non-binary pals. We did it. We're 3-0. All right, 3-0 against Black-White Angels. Oh, my goodness. We're in gold tier 3 now. That was some magic. That's what that was. That was a blast. That was a great game. Wow. Wow. And particularly, man, we had like 8 lands and 3 spells at first. But yeah, our last couple of draws very much pulled it off for us. Well, let's go again. Traditional Alchemy ranked with Esper Clerics. Esper Clerics doing work. Wow, that was a great game. That was a clippable moment, right? Do we clip that and show how silly that was? Maybe. Maybe. So I think today we're doing this, obviously, because we're here doing this, and we're going to post this on the YouTube machine. I think tomorrow we might venture back into Historic Brawl. I think we might play some Historic Brawl. We've got new commanders from Alchemy, from the Alchemy Innistrad launch. We've got new Tybalt. I could play mono red Tybalt. Doesn't really have, huge synergies. I mean, we could play some Devil cards. So it would probably just be like a red value deck with Tybalt in it. But that might be where we're at. That might be what we do. We keep getting paired up, right? Isn't this diamond? Is there a way to, see? Well, we'll play first. Ooh. Well, it's technically a two-lander. No, we have to mulligan that, right? This is also technically a two-lander. Oh, no. Well, we mulliganed the first, not two-lander. Oh, this just doesn't have castable spells. Yeah, we're going to mulligan again. We really... Alright, this is the best of these hands. This hand has lands and castable spells. So we'll play this on black, put back these two lands, and then we have 2 3-drops. So that's what we're doing. Keep 5. Put back the lands that don't make 2 colors. Turn 1, this land. Turn 2, maybe we'll play the black. Probably play the black land, because then the other one will come into play untapped. Alright, yep, play black. Pass turn. We see snow-covered swamp. They might be... Alright, ooh, that's different. Vampires. We're up against vampires. This, we're going to play the Righteous Valkyrie. So, Menace, 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, if an opponent lost life this turn, so that didn't happen. As long as an opponent lost life this turn, each other vampire you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. They played Flunk. They killed our creature. That's fine. Now we would like to draw land. Come on. Come on. Untapped land. Didn't draw untapped land. I don't really want to Skyclave this, right? This doesn't seem particularly great. I mean, I guess we're gonna do it. We'll Skyclave it. It's fine. That way they only get a 2/2 when it comes back, and that is kind of an annoying effect, that all of their stuff, they were just going to hit us and things are going to come in with +1/+1 counters on them. Alright, 3/3 first striker. That's not where we want to be, and we didn't draw a land. No, we mulliganed correctly. There's no way that we were supposed to mulligan more. So we'll block here. That way they don't get the draw card trigger. We would like them to not get to look at the top 3 cards of their deck and put one into play. Ooh, they're going to exile our veteran. That's pretty solid. Alright, we need land. Untapped land. Untapped land, and we've got a really interesting hand. Alright, untapped land. Captain. See what Captain gets us. That's fine. We'll gladly take some life loss and get some Collected Company. Yeah, we'll play Glasspool Mimic. We'll get another Captain. Will we get another Captain? Or do we want a Skyclave Apparition? I want a Skyclave Apparition. I want to get this thing off the board. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer to stop the train. This thing also has First Strike. That's annoying. First Strikes all around. And then next turn we'll play Hierophant. 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 It sounds like Elephant. What a weird name. I'm sure that's an actual word that I'm just not familiar with. But yeah, what a weird name. So yeah, we'll definitely play Hierophant next turn. Notably not going to get back... Notably nothing when the Skyclaves die, but we also only have the Righteous Valkyrie in our graveyard. So that's fine, because the Hierophant and Captain are both Clerics. So when they die, they will bring back Righteous Valkyrie, which is great. We definitely want to be bringing back Righteous Valkyrie. Alright, they're thinking about things, so that certainly makes me feel good about copying the Skyclave Apparition to hit the Vampire Socialite. The content creator, just the big fun times in me, wants to say, you bring and cast your best spells, and I'm going to cast my best spells, and we're just going to smash them into each other. I'm a big creature damage on the board person. So yeah, we're definitely blocking. Do they have some sort of burn spell? No? Okay. Do we get that one thing back? How does that work? Whenever a player exiles land... So no, it's just exiled. Meat Hook Massacre. That makes sense. Alright, so they get back some tokens. Wow, Meat Hook Massacre showing up all over the place. So, yeah, they get some tokens. That was a good draw. But we're going to start on Hierophant. Hierophant can block the 2/2, and this has lifelink, so we'll see if they have another removal spell, which this looks like a very removal-heavy deck. So certainly possible they have a removal spell. Alright, just going to combat. No blocks, that's fine. I would like to keep our Hierophant, as we're potentially going to have a Pirate of Heroes into play soon. This turn is a Inquisitor Captain turn. And now we also get to attack for 3. If they don't have anything... Alright, they've got a 3 damage first striker. This is only... When does this trigger? Beginning of your post-combat main phase? I'm surprised they didn't play that first. I might have blocked had they played that first. When they get a blood token. Yeah, we're still on Inquisitor Captain. Inquisitor Captain is where we want to be. See if we can hit another Glasspool Mimic to keep that chance going. Alright, no Glasspool Mimic this time, but Righteous Valkyrie. Righteous Valkyrie, powerful card. Play this on white, because we already have so much blue. No attacks because they have a first striker. This is actually really nice because it can block their first striker, so that they don't get their trigger in on us. It won't trade or anything, won't kill it, but it's still pretty nice. I've got 2 cards in hand. We have... What is that? It's a 4/5... And one other vampires enters the battlefield under your control. Whenever made... Create a blood token. Triggers only once. Sacrifice a blood token. Each opponent loses 2 life. Alright, so they're going to do... Oh, wow. We drew another Inquisitor Captain. Do we just play the Inquisitor Captain? I think we just play the Inquisitor Captain and keep going. I would love to gain more life. I would love to get more Righteous Valkyrie triggers. Oh, they've got to be so salty. They've got to be a little salty. Like, this is a lot of Inquisitor Captains for the top of our deck. Yeah, we'll play another Righteous Valkyrie. Gain a whole bunch of life. Attack in the air. And now next turn we can... I guess we have to sack a Righteous Valkyrie? Is that how this works? Shares a library for a creature card that shares a creature type with a sacrificed creature and has mana value equal to 1 plus that creature's mana value. So yeah, it has to be 1 plus. So do we even have another Inquisitor Captain? Alright, we have one more Inquisitor Captain in the deck. They have destroyed our Righteous Valkyrie. And we have nothing that costs 2. Everything costs 3. Wow. That's a bummer. But that means we can trade with Inquisitor Captain. So, yes, we will gladly block. How does this work? Do your post-combat main phase. So as long as that's not here... Right? As long as that's not here, they don't get to draw a card. Put a Righteous Valkyrie back into play. We'll get rid of that thing. Now they don't get that triggered ability. Wow, what a draw, right? We're gonna play Pirate of Heroes just so they don't have to make us like discard or something with some random effect. Attack for these, right? Do you have Vigilance? No. We're gonna attack with you too. No, we're not gonna attack with you. They could, like, triple block or something. So we're at 18. They're at 25. Oh, they're going to triple trade here. But again, right? We just get to bring back a Righteous Valkyrie. Don't we have a Righteous Valkyrie in our graveyard? Yep, we'll put a Righteous Valkyrie into play. Deal. Gain a ton of life. Is this last card in their hand another Meat Hook Massacre? Because right now we are a little... 2 less life, right? If they have land plus Meat Hook Massacre, they clear the board, we would get to bring back nothing. Alright, good news. Wow, if this last card is Meat Hook Massacre, they were 1 card away from clearing the board. Oh, they wouldn't even clear the board. They would get to keep their thing. Elite Spellbinder. Feels like Elite Spellbinder is for the win, right? Feels like Elite Spellbinder is going to end this game. Yep. Don't let us see what they have in hand. Fair enough. Fair enough. Red-black vampires. Alright, let's see. So, Crippling Fear killed everything there except for that one, like, Ange card. So I think this is the Crippling Fear matchup. Honestly, the Vanishing Verses, I think, are coming out, right? Vanishing Verse doesn't hit the 3-mana first striker that's black and red. And yeah, that's one of the things we really want to make sure we're hitting. Pyrite is strong, but I think we might want one less Pyrite here. Want to make sure we don't draw it every game. We don't want more, or is this legendary? This isn't legendary, so I guess having more than one isn't bad. But, you know, they're meat hook massacring, so our board might be getting wiped. We definitely want another Skyclave because we want to eat their vampires. Their vampires have a lot of text. They have a lot of words on them. We would like them to come back as blank tokens. All right. Is that the plan? Is Brutal Cathar? I don't think Brutal Cathar is good enough here. Again, they just... Brutal Cathar just might not be good enough in general. We can take out tokens, but they weren't making a lot of tokens. That's Cathar's, like, more powerful effect. Valorous Stance is a maybe. But I think we want our Elite Spellbinders. Like, our big thing that we could take out for that is Elite Spellbinder. I guess Elite Spellbinder's bad at trading, but it doesn't kill. Again, it doesn't kill what we want it to kill. So yeah, we'll just do it like this. We want our removal spells to take out that 3-3. That 3-3 is what we need to not get hit by. If they hit us with the 3-3, they potentially win the game. They just draw so many cards, and maybe we're able to overcome that, but I'm not sure. Did we mulligan to, like, 5 that game? Wasn't that, like, a big mulligan? I mean, this hand is great, right? Keep. Got all of our colors without playing the Glasspool Mimic, and drew another color. So we'll play this, we'll decline. No reason to show them, because we don't have a 1-drop. So we'll have 2-drop. We'll have Voice of the Blessed. Voice of the Blessed. We'll have another Voice of the Blessed on our next turn, which is going to potentially call out a Meat Hook Massacre, right? They're on, Alright, there's that. Luckily it doesn't have haste. Play this. We'll play Lunarch Veteran. Wow. And then play Voice, and they each get a +1/+1 counter, right? Okay, that's very good news. No attacks because this has First Strike. So there's definitely combat tricks they could do here. They could kill... I think we're just blocking... I don't want to block with Veteran, right? Maybe I'm just not blocking. Alright, there's a Blood Feasters. If we had the opportunity to double block, we probably would have. But now... oh, they've got double kill spell. Alright, double removal spell. That was very unfortunate. Yeah, we're just going to let them hit us. And then we'll hopefully be able to start doing shenanigans with Inquisitor Captain this coming turn. So they put Mountain into their hand. I don't believe they've landed for turn, so that did get them their land. Oh, no. Alright, that's just a 1/1. That's fine. So, we'll play this on black, because we don't need double blue. And we'll Inquisitor Captain. See if we can't start getting some better stuff. Inquisitor Captain. We'll find Righteous Valkyrie. More life. No attacks. So Righteous Valkyrie can block the... What is this thing? Florian. Yeah, I think Righteous Valkyrie blocks Florian. This blocks here. This might be a Meat Hook Massacre turn? Is that what's being set up? Oh, yikes. What on earth is that? Deals 2 damage to non-vampire. No, I'm just not done reading that card. 2 damage, non-vampire creature. Wow. Alright. Well, that was brutal. Well, luckily, we have another Inquisitor Captain. So we'll play that. We'll get another Righteous Valkyrie. So, hopefully they don't have more of that thing. Play this on white, pass the turn. Next turn, we get to Glasspool Mimic and make another Inquisitor Captain, if Inquisitor Captain is still around. Oh, no. Alright, so yep, they get to play that. They get to cast something from their graveyard again, if they so choose. Yeah, this is a bummer. They're now into... They get to keep drawing an extra card off of Florian, right? Because they're going to flunking Righteous Valkyrie. Yep, fair enough. We're definitely keeping our... So, can we just block this? Right? Oh, it has Menace. So, yeah, no blocks. because we need to copy this with our Glasspool Mimic. I guess we're playing the Luminarch Veteran, and then Glasspool Mimic? So we're also seeing what they put in their hand. Just Mountain. That's fine. Apparently they had Mountain to play. So, Pyrite. Yeah, I still think we're playing this first. Oh, they can do their Blood Trigger. Play Glasspool Mimic, copy Inquisitor Captain, get some blockers. Wow, Glasspool Mimic, Inquisitor Captain. This has got to be one of the best things we do currently, right? Alright. Is it just Cleric and start trying to pump up Cleric? Or is it Elite Spellbinder? I think it's Elite Spellbinder. It's Elite Spellbinder because we can Pyrite next turn. We'll definitely make that cost more. This thing isn't legendary, is it? Oh, this has Vigilance, right? So yeah, no reason not to attack. We'll get in for 3. So I would like to keep these so the next turn I could get a Orifont, right? And then Orifont can start doing things. Alright, so forcing some blocks, right? Block here so they can stop drawing cards. Block here. You know what? Yeah, let's do some lots of blocking. This might be bad. This might be bad for us, but this might be good. Let's see if they've got, if their last card in hand is that Vampire Vengeance card, then this is terrible. If their last card in hand is Meathook Massacre, I guess this might also be bad. Alright, it's just a kill spell. Alright, that didn't go terrible. We drew the other Inquisitor Captain. Well, yeah, let's just play it. Is that all of our Inquisitor Captains? And yeah, we'll play a Righteous Valkyrie. We'll attack. How many Inquisitor Captains is it? That's all 4 Inquisitor Captains. Wow. We drew Inquisitor Captains really, really well these games. Alright, there's this thing. They can sack another creature. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Wow. Well, yes, we will indeed. I would like to take that dragon and make it go away. Play Pyrite. Get in for 2. They're at 12. Next turn, we will sack the Elite Spellbinder. We'll play Elite Spellbinder, and we'll sack it to go get Orifont. Right? So, yep, they get to use their blood tokens now. We can see their blood tokens come into play. That makes sense. They get to, deal damage to us and make another blood token. So, all of their basic lands, they get to cycle. Oh, and they dealt damage to us. So they get to put a card into their hand. Wow, okay. This card is really good. Play land, play Elite Spellbinder. They don't have any cards in hand. We get to gain some life. We will sack Elite Spellbinder. We'll go find Orifont. We do have another... Oh, is one of these a Glasspool Mimic? One of these is a Glasspool Mimic. Okay. I was like, why do we still have another Inquisitor Captain in our graveyard, or in our deck? But that's great news. That's great news. We still have another Inquisitor Captain. So we could sack things to go get more Inquisitor Captains. So we definitely would like to block now. If you kill our Inquisitor Captain, it brings back a Righteous Valkyrie. That's a good thing to kill. Notably doesn't come back as a dragon, so this Righteous Valkyrie is still going to be very powerful in the air. Righteous Valkyrie still looking great, didn't deal any damage to us. Well, yeah, I think we attack, right? Nothing has flying, so that attacks. I think both of these attack because they have Vigilance, and if they die, that's fine, because we get to bring back creatures, as long as if they were to kill our 1 card with this on the stack, but they don't have any cards in hand, so they can't do that. Well, yep, that's fine. We get to bring back a Righteous Valkyrie. This one also dies. We get to bring back another Righteous Valkyrie. just going to pass the turn. I see no reason. They really need a Meat Hook Massacre at this point, right? No blocks. We'll take 4. We'll go to 22. So this doesn't currently kill them. Oh, they get to look for... Okay, that might have been a huge mistake. Let's see if they get the Meat Hook Massacre. If they do Meat Hook Massacre, we do get to return, you know, some things. Our board does stay pretty good. So, Meat Hook Massacre is not too bad for us. Socialite, pumping up their stuff. Another Socialite, pumping up their stuff. Sorry, friend. We could have sacked one of the... We had a lot of things that we could have sacked. But yeah, unfortunately, we're going to go up to so much life. We will sacrifice this Cleric. We will go find... oh, I guess it does let you find ones that are lesser than. Our team is massive. We gain a bajillion life. We get an Inquisitor Captain. Wow. Oh, opponent has seen enough. Oh my goodness, we gained so much life there. Wow. Wow. 4-0. 4-0. We went 4-0 with this list. We went wow. 4-0 with Esper Clerics. This deck was a blast. This deck was awesome. Alright, so this is my current Alchemy. So what do we play against? We played against Red-Black Vampires, Black-White Angels, Sultai Graveyard, and 4-color ramp that we assume was Omnoth. We saw Felidar Retreat. We saw the little thing that makes Storm the Festival cost less. So it's got to be a Storm the Festival deck, right? Got to be something of that nature. But here is the deck list. Let's take a look again. We didn't get to see... We've got, like, Go Blank. We did bring in a Go Blank, I think, against the Graveyard Shenanigans deck. But we have Duresses, we have Disdainful Strokes, Valor Stance, things that we didn't bring in. Valor Stance maybe kills Hexbringer, or Hull Breacher, like, gonna kill... I said Hexbringer. That's a weird thing, like, to have said. That's a weird... I guess they both start with H, question mark. But, yep, here's the deck list. Cathars is a question mark for me. There's not many tokens running around. There's a lot of removal, so I'm not sure if Cathar's where I want to be. Skyclave maybe is better currently. Neither of them are a Cleric, so neither of them are getting... synergizing with the deck particularly well, but today the Skyclaves were much better because they kept eating cards that had a lot of text on them and making them blank when they came back as tokens. I mean, the biggest synergies we saw, like Inquisitor Captain, lived up to the hype. Everyone's been saying how good this card is, that this card's just, you know, just wild, and it was wild. Inquisitor Captain, Glasspool Mimic, seeing a lot of this synergy running around, and yeah, that is definitely a cool synergistic thing. We had that happen. Pyre of Heroes was also really good. This might be a 2 of. I guess it doesn't matter if you draw more than, as it's not legendary, you can have more of them, but I don't know. This still shouts to me that it might be a 2 of. If we had another Voice of the Blessed, we'd probably try 2 this, 1 Voice of the Blessed. Because you don't have to have this to combo off. This also does a good job of comboing off on its own. You know, the Righteous Valkyrie, you end up gaining so much life, potentially. So, these were also pretty good. Like, they're at the end game. This was impressive. This was fine. Gain a life, draw a card, gain life if you have a Righteous Valkyrie in play, get to sack it to Pyre of Heroes. We definitely wanted, you know, something else that we can sack to go find Captain and Hierophant. So, I think I like having another 3-drop here. We currently only have 8 2-drop creatures, so that is maybe... So, maybe turn this into another 2-drop. Like we said, maybe turn this into another Voice. Then we would have several 2-drop plays. Yeah, I don't want to replace this for anything higher. I definitely want this to stay at 2-drop. But that was the deck. I had a blast playing it. I hope you had fun watching it. My name is Elsewhere. I'm here every single day on YouTube with a new fun video. And this was fun. We gained like 40 life multiple times. And I love gaining life. If you enjoy big fun magic with Historic Brawl and here in Alchemy currently, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. Little baby YouTuber. I'm about 6 weeks in, so every interaction helps me a lot. And that's going to do it for me. I hope you're doing great wherever you are out there in time and space, all of my fellow friends here on this spaceship Earth, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.